Come on, Sarah. Dancing for Jesus. Can you clap for Sarah, everybody? Every problem bows as well.
Exciting is that they just like I don't. Sometimes our parents don't understand what it is, talent and all that. They're not into it. It's not how they grew up in Kenya. They say go to school, be a lawyer, be an engineer, be a doctor. Those are the good jobs. I know my mom didn't encourage me she didn't really encourage it. Because of her own insecurities, not because she didn't want me to. So I'm going to speak to parents. It starts with you. You encourage your child. If you see your child is talented in something, like Ntambo was saying that her son, he's smart, so she goes and buys him a chess. It's not easy to play chess, okay? So if you see them, they like to read, buy them books. If they like to write, fix them up with a writer. If they like to cook, find the best chef and take them to shadow them. If they like to sing, take them to music school. American kids, when they are born here, if their parents see them, they like to play the keyboard, they take them to piano lessons when they're 3 or 2. If it's swimming, they take them when they're not even 1. So it's the same thing with the Kenyan parents. I want to encourage you. Nurture those talents for these children. They can still be doctors and lawyers and whatever. MC Jagushi is here and he's going to be my witness. When I went to Kenya, there's this young lady. She is beautiful. She's the one who DJs while he's presenting at the show. But she's still going to school to be a lawyer, but she likes to DJ. So it's up to you parents to encourage your children and in your community, your teachers and all that stuff. So that's my little spiel, I think. From Kenya, this guy is like the most humble celebrity I know. We couldn't even walk in town together because everybody's like all over him. But he's so wonderful. He's helped us so much when we launched Talanta Awards in Kenya in 2013. And of course we have Ntambo. You heard her. She's a wonderful woman of God. I've only known her for a year, but I'm like, and we have Mr. Bernard. Here he is a man in the community, one of the leaders in the community, so he's going to be one of our judges. So those are our 3 judges today, guys. Come here, smile, present.
I'm so honored, trust me, you know?
All right.
Without much ado, I'd like to, the second contestant in STL is none other than Kenneth.
And today I will be talking about freedom for both black and whites and other people in the world. Let's get started first with the great Martin Luther King Jr. He helped blacks live with white people without violence. The black people wanted to do violence as much as they could, but Martin stopped them. He was a black person too, and he could have done it, but he didn't want to. He was a preacher, he was a prime minister in his father's church all the way in Montgomery, Alabama. But then something happened in 1968. A cruel man, I'm not being racist, but a white cruel man would dare shoot the great Martin Luther King Jr. But then next we have Ruby Bridges. What Ruby did in 1963, she made history by being the first black kid to go to an all-white kids school. You know how hard it was back then to go to school when you were black? You would have to walk 20 miles to school and 20 miles back. So when she went to school, white kids would tease her. And then they got tired of her being in that school. They did not go to school for a year, but that changed. The next year they went to school, but the first year was only Ruby and her teacher. Next year they were coming back. They stopped teasing her. Even the president had a federal marshals protect her when the president was white. Could you believe that? But then those kids that did not have the pride that they have today, if you cannot believe that her school, she has a statue of herself. William France School, elementary school. And these people are legends today. Ruby Bridges still lived, but if no cruel man could have shot Martin, he still should have been living today and living the dream he had. Thank you.
Beauty that makes his heart adore you. Hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship. Lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my guide. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my God. Worthy, altogether wonderful to me. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sins upon that cross. I'll never know how much it costs to see my sins upon that cross. Here I am to worship. Here I am to bow down. Here I am to say that you're my guide. You're altogether lovely, altogether worthy, altogether wonderful to me. God bless.
Can you put your hands together for him as he do his thing? Thank you. You can go sit down now.
I'ma introduce you to Jesus Christ.
Your other son, and this is what we're talking about, and you're a great example.
Support young people.
Well, they have great potential in them, so that's.
3 points. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. With your head. With your head. With your head. With your head. Now we go like this, everybody go. So like everybody go. Give me more time. You give me this one, everybody put your hands like this. We go. You come, give it here. Get this shit. I have to see what this is.
Raise me up. All of heaven roars your name, sing louder. Let this place erupt with praise. Can you hear it? Your glory, shaking of the earth and skies. We want to see your kingdom here. Spirit, break out. Break our walls down. Hard to see your suffering, because I am for you. I'm not against you. I am for you. I'm not against you. Yeah, you are forgiven. When the drops in the ocean. Woo-hoo, woo-hoo. More than the drops in the ocean. Open your hearts, time that we start again.
Forever, amen. And yours is a kingdom, yours is a power, yours is a glory. For will you take them away forever, or can I dream again? Surrender, surrender. You whisper and does rock hills and plains. Repeat the sound and joy. Repeat the sound and joy. Repeat.
My parents said your son will positively wake in paradise. Life is like a paradise, so like the one you rode it with. Rode it with all my life. You gon' see my underneath these flashing lights.
There's something that'll start. Only thing that's really gonna matter is the hope inside your heart. What you trusting in, what you lusting in. For that bust mama, that strengthening. And you pop bottles, you throwing dollars. Let's go part of this justice. That you gon' live forever, whether you want to or not. Some of us go into poly, some of us go into pop. Tell this world to keep my promise, kiss my mama when.
Can you give me a song? Give me a song. Give me a song for the participant. They want to dance a little bit, and then immediately after that, I'll call him Tambo. Can you give me a song for the?
And I know not to have all of you here. You're talented, but until you speak it out, until you exercise that what God has placed in you, it's not going to do anything to you.
So don't take this lightly. This is, serious business. It's about your life. It's about your fellowship with God.
So you can still do all the things that you want to do, but it has to start with the parents and the pastors and all the leaders of the community. You have to rally your children and you have to encourage them. If they want to dance, and if you have a big house if you have a big room or a basement in your house, throw a party for them. Get the DJ to come in, buy them pizza, and have them have a good time. This is how they're gonna, if they're not gonna do it in your house, they're gonna go out and do it somewhere else, regardless of it. So it starts with you to help nurture, and that's why we're here, to help you. So that's why we're here as Talanta Awards, to help you nurture those children for you. We give them a platform, we share, they share with us, and we help them, elevate them, encourage them, so that they can be better leaders in the community. Because Ntambo, she's gonna sing, who's gonna take over? It has to be one of your children. Who's going to take over that gift? Who's going to take over of DJing over here? Who's going to take over the keyboard? Who's going to take over? If there's a child who likes to take pictures, buy them a camera. If they like to do, it doesn't matter what it is. Talent is not just about singing and acting. But so that's my encouragement to you parents.